Hi everyone, long time no see. Such a long time between videos. But never mind, I'm back again and this time I have a box opening. Quite a rare event for me. Now from the title you will know that this is a little darling doll in here. And so let's get started. I actually made this video yesterday and for some reason when it uploaded the image vertically instead of horizontally, which is just, so frustrating to watch. So I'm doing it again. So when I lift the lid off this box, you will see my beautiful new doll undone. He's just in the box. Yes, I'm sorry, but I can't, I didn't want to tie him all up again just to show you. So here we go. Let me lift the lid off. So don't get shocked, but he's not tied in anymore because he did come out yesterday. And I showed you all, not that you know that, but here he is. Look at this gorgeous boy. Look at him. So he's Little Darling number 2 mould by Dianna Effner. And I wasn't planning to get him, but his artist, who's called Lee-Anne Carpenter, and she lives in Melbourne, contacted me to say that she was working on her list and my name was on that list. So I think I've waited a year or two to be on the list. It takes ages because the artists who make these dolls get so many orders. Anyway, so I thought, well, I don't know how long it's going to be, and of course I wanted her to go ahead. So I just reconfirmed the details that I wanted for him, and then she got started, and she got finished more quickly than I was expecting. So I've been paying him off, and he is paid off now, and he's mine, and he's stunning. So let me just tell you a little bit about him before I take him out of the box. If you don't know about Little Darling dolls, they are vinyl dolls and they have 4 different head moulds. So all the bodies are the same and they have 4 different head moulds. I already have my Odette, who you may remember. I'll just show her to you to remind you about Odette. Oh, look how dark that is because of where I am. Let me put her here. You can see her a bit there. So anyway, that's Odette. Yes. Very dark Odette. I'll deal with that afterwards. And she's mould number 1. This little guy is mould number 2. And he's only a boy because I asked him to be a boy. Like, it's the same. It would be the same if he were a girl. And I wanted him done with light brown eyes and dark eyelashes. And then when it came down to the choice of wigs, I couldn't decide between this blonde one and a dark one. The dark one's the same, but it's dark. So he looks gorgeous in either, and he was sent with this blonde wig on, and I think he's gorgeous. So yes, I think that's all I needed to tell you. Oh no, except that very sadly Dianna Effner died this year, and so when I knew that I had this order on my artist list, I thought, well, I wonder if they'll still be making these dolls and maybe I won't be able to get a second one. But apparently Dianna left it in her instructions that the dolls continue to be made. So that's wonderful. I'm so pleased. So let me just take him out now and show you. But now that I can see what the lighting is doing, perhaps I should show you this first. This is his little COA. Yeah, look at that lighting. If I hold it down there, that's a bit better. His name is William because that's what I decided to call him. He was finished on the 8th of December 2020 by Lee-Anne Carpenter, and he is Little Darling number 2. He's an original head sculpt by Dianna Effner. So that's his little COA. And let me move this out of the way, and let's see if I can figure out a way that you can see him well in the light. That is not good. It's not brilliant, even though I've got an amazing overhead light on here. I'm just covering it with my hand. It's still not very good, is it? I thought this would be a fabulous way to film. But there is no such thing unless you've got all professional stuff, is there? So let me just see if I can bring him up. I wonder if I turned this light off, if that would do anything. That's better. Look at that. That is better. I'll just turn his head so that you can see him properly. No, darling, put your chin up, my little man. I want to show you off in your amazing beauty. Can you see there his eyes? How beautiful his face is. Isn't he just gorgeous? Oh my goodness. He's adorable. So I'm really, really pleased with him. So here's my second little darling doll, because now you know I have Odette and I have William. And let me tell you a little bit about them. I don't know if you can see that her skin tone is lighter. I went with the slightly darker skin tone for him, just because I wanted to. Excuse his girly undies. It seems to be that perhaps Lee-Anne Carpenter doesn't have pure boy undies, but I don't think he really minds. He probably likes a bit of lace because it makes them soft. But anyway, we'll just ignore his undies. And yeah, so here are my two little darlings. Let me see if I turn them this way. Would that help or not? Not really. Nothing really helps, does it? If I go there, no, then you can't see their faces properly. So I think maybe we were better off like this, weren't we? Let's try that. So yeah, their skin tones are different and their eyes are a different colour, as you can see, but you can't see William. There we go. Their eyes are a different colour. Why don't I try and just show their whole bodies, seeing as I'm here. I'm sorry about all this mucking around, but hopefully this time it will upload in the right direction, which is horizontal as opposed to vertical. So these dolls all have a bent right arm. As you can see, they both have that. They're all the bodies are the same, but they come in different skin tones. I think there might be, I think maybe this is the only two, but don't hold me to that. And let me think, they're 14 inches, I'm pretty sure. And there's lots and lots and lots of outfits for them. Well, for the girl ones especially. And I know by choosing a boy, I'm a bit silly in a way because Odette has so many outfits. At least her shoes can fit William, and she's got some shoes that aren't too girly. She's got boots and all sorts of things that will fit him. And to try and find him boy outfits was very difficult on Etsy or even eBay. I have bought him a pair of dungarees, overalls that he can wear, and I asked an Etsy seller who's a friend, and she lives in Melbourne as well. She comes to sell at our doll shows, like Lee-Anne does, and I asked her to make just a little white T-shirt for him, and he's got a white T-shirt, a striped T-shirt, and a plain long sleeve T-shirt. So he's sort of all set. Well, he's half all set, partly all set, and I have got a little pair of short dungarees coming for him in denim. So he'll have those. And so I'll be dressing him up very soon, but not in this video, of course. In this video, we're just going to admire his stunningly beautiful, beautiful face, and hers as well. I stare at the faces, they're so amazing. Let me just bring him up again. Why is his head? I think it's the camera, isn't it? It's not his head, because I have to actually turn his head in a strange direction to make it look as though he's looking straight on. There we go. What do you think about that? Isn't he adorable? I'll take some photos and put them up onto my, what you may call it, you know that thing, Instagram, so you can see better close-ups of the face. But aren't they just stunning? Like, you just gaze into those eyes, and that little face is so sweet. Oh, I do love him. And so let me just show you Odette now properly. There's her sweet face. Oh my goodness, just look at that. So much expression in those eyes, isn't there? And isn't the painting just so delicate and beautiful? The artists who are allowed to paint these little darling dolls were trained by Dianna Effner, or taught by Dianna Effner, how to do the details of the eyes. So I think there's only 10 artists in the world who have official permission to paint them, which is amazing. So luckily one of those artists is in Australia. That really helps me. So there you go, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, and before I go, let me just say that it is Christmas Eve today, and so I'm just running around like a chook with its head cut off, but I was determined to come back with this video for you. Not that you know you missed one, but you did, but it was not worth looking at, seriously. So I would just like to wish everybody a very, very happy Christmas and a very happy holiday for whatever you celebrate. And can I also thank those sweet friends of mine who've sent me cards? I really appreciate them, especially Cara. Thank you, dear Cara, because you sent your card. The postmark was the 28th of November. So talk about forward thinking. Isn't that just amazing? She thought about sending the card so far in advance, which is what I should have done. And if I would have, you all would have got your cards. But in the end, I didn't send any overseas cards. I don't know. I've been so let down by the post this year, like everyone, but it's a bit worse being down the bottom of the world. Like I'm still waiting over 5 months for some things, and it's just crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to put cards in the mail that you may not get till March next year. I thought that's so silly. And if I was sensible like Cara, I would have posted them months ago, and then they would have got to you. But I don't know about you guys. I work better under pressure, and so there was no pressure to send anything back in October or November, send any cards, so I just didn't do it. But it doesn't matter because you guys know how much I love you and appreciate you all. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.